make a difference. People trying to change their community for the better. Stories from around Dorset on this show, around the south on BBC Radio Solent throughout the day. We're going to talk to the two musicians who wrote this song.
Save our ambulance car. Save our ambulance car. Save our ambulance car. If we sing it loud today, it may stay. Why take away our ambulance car?
Well, as you might be able to guess from the lyrics, this song's about the local campaign on the Purbex to save Swaнаge's ambulance car. Actually began this track as a poem written by Swanage resident Carlotta Barrow, and then local musicians Joe and Hannah Arnold, better known as Overstory Folk, put it to music. Joe's dad Tim created a video to go with it, which was launched last night, and we can talk about all of that with Joe and Hannah, aka Overstory Folk, who join me now. Morning, guys.
Morning. Good morning.
And who's that in the middle of you in the background there?
This is Audrey. She is having her breakfast.
How old is Audrey?
She's 8 months old.
Oh, she's being very well behaved for the radio. That's impressive.
So far.
Well, look, let's see if we can get this in before the screaming and food throwing starts. Go on then, Hannah. Tell me about how you guys got involved with this poem, this song, this campaign.
Well, Joe, it was through your dad, wasn't it? He got in touch with us.
Yeah, so the organisers, Debbie Monk and Thelma Deacon, they were looking for someone to put Carlotta Barrow's beautiful poem to music. And our folk duo, we've been writing a lot of music in lockdown, so we've been writing, songs each month and sometimes each week, just trying to get our kind of creative process going. And at that point, they were in need of a song, so we were actually up on holiday in the Peak District with my sister, and they called us and just said, "Can you write us a song? We've got kind of 2 days to do it." So we all got together and just put the song together, and we wanted something kind of catchy that people could sing along to, and kind of a nice simple tune that people could join in the video. So that's how we put it together, really.
Yeah, the old-fashioned tradition of sort of a Bob Dylan-esque political protest song, if you like.
Yeah.
Hannah, I don't know if you can talk to this in terms of your feeling as a family about the prospect of the future of the ambulance car being in doubt.
Yeah, well, it's quite a unique situation in Swanage, really, because obviously the ambulance car is tethered to Swanage Hospital, which means it can get anywhere in the Purbex within the normal kind of ambulance response times. Whereas if you wait for an ambulance from Poole, you can wait for up to an hour. So it really is a very important cause. Particularly, we have a family living on the Isle of Purbeck, so if they ever need an ambulance, it's nice to know the car is there for them.
Yeah. And the video, Joe, again, this is your dad pulling the strings here. So what's the background to this?
Well, he's a professional musician, retired now, and he has a sort of small video production company called Purbeck Productions, and he loves pulling together videos from the community. He's done lots of choir things, like I'm sure everyone saw over lockdown, where community choirs would get together and sing things. He put this together, and there's all sorts. Audrey, you can hear in the background there, she sort of features on guitar, or a ukulele, sort of Audrey-sized guitar. And then there's a saxophone, and there's a woman who's going to Trinity Conservatoire next year. She sang all the way through. There's some lots of kids' contributions with all their drawings and things, and just everyone having a good sing-along. It's a really nice video, but it's sort of in a nice positive note, but it's talking to a very serious point that then this campaign's been going on a lot longer. We've just got involved really at the last minute, but Debbie and the team have been pushing this for well over a year, and campaigning, and it's just such an important the ambulance car for the area. It's such a unique situation, as Hannah said. The Isle of Purbeck is out on a sort of peninsula, and there are a lot of kind of big towns and city north of it, but there's not a lot. It's quite secluded, and it's very easy for ambulance times and things to get delayed. So it's so crucial for the residents, and the stats of the amount of lives it saved, and the amount of serious injuries, it's sort of got to the door on time. It's staggering. So the fact that it's under threat is such a shame. So hopefully this song, lots of people will see it. There's a petition to sign, which you can find on the Facebook page, which is at Save Our Car. That's vital. Sign the petition and watch the video and share it around. Get the message as far as we can, because it's such an important thing and it's saving lives.
All right, really lovely to see you both this morning. Well done to Audrey for being so good. I see Hannah's gone for a bit of a cuddle there. Thanks for joining us this morning. Before I let you guys go, quick words. How do a family of a 8-month-old cope with football? Are you going to even try and watch quietly on Sunday night in amongst the various feeds and sleeps and wake-ups?
Absolutely, yeah. We managed it the other day, so hopefully we'll manage it again.
Yeah, she's just started sleeping in time for the knockout stage of the World Cup. So
Perfect timing.
Well done, Audrey. Lovely to see you all this morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Joe and Hannah Arnold and baby Audrey as well, live with us on BBC Radio Solent. We've reached out to Dorset's Clinical Commissioning Group about this. They didn't offer a new comment, but they have previously told us that they understand how important the Swanage ambulance car is to the community, to have reassurance around the ongoing provision of healthcare services, and we will continue, of course, to follow that story